if this is the actual depth chart, it's telling you that they think Worthy is too valuable to play special teams. Xavier Worthy's been kind of cooking the crap out of everybody at camp this year. There was a viral clip of him annihilating McDuffie on a little 10-yard stop route. Like, McDuffie was out of the screen momentarily. And then Worthy, and I was like, man, that looks like Tyreek Hill. That's who that looks like. Worthy was bearing down on him with 4.25 speed, and it's just at a top 3 corner in the NFL. And McDuffie's backing off like he's supposed to. And Worthy just stopped like he was jogging and turned around. And I was like, that's different. If he starts doing that in games, I'll tell you what, like, that is one thing that they always, people misremember Tyreek Hill in some way. I guess he had the explosive deep ball plays. Everybody remembers those. To me, the most valuable thing about Tyreek Hill was the free yards that he gave them all the time. It was 10. He's going to run an 8-yard stop route on man coverage. Great. It's 2nd and 2 now. Because that guy was so far off the hill to respect the deep ball that was like, cool. He's just going to, it's anytime they wanted it. Yeah. Easy money. Right. And if Worthy can run routes the way that he's seemingly running routes, so looking at all the different videos, and I'll be there Wednesday with my own eyes, but if he can do that consistently, that's a game changer for Xavier Worthy. Like, it's one thing to be able to blow by a guy, beat the corner, get up over the safety. That's awesome. That's one thing. It's a whole nother thing and a much more consistent thing to be able to make, I'm just going to win on all these routes 8 to 12 yards. I'm just going to torch these guys. At that speed, if you can run routes, you're devastating. Like, you're impossible to deal with. And Tyreek Hill, for all the speed he has and had, his greatest asset was his route running.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill exploded in and out of breaks. And when you're running that fast, I don't give a shit who you are as a corner. Like, you're not as fast as that guy. So you're not going to be like all over him and blanket coverage at the line of scrimmage. I mean, it's a wrap if you miss him. If Worthy can start doing that, where he can just plant on a dime and explode out of that cut, good luck, man. Like, you're not covering that guy one-on-one. So I just, watching him beat McDuffie as bad as he beat him a few times, I was like, that's different. Like, that, look, he's doing that against, like, Noel Williams. It's one thing. Yeah, you're doing that against Trent McDuffie. That's a whole nother ball of wax. And, so he's looked great. Rice has looked great. Jalen Royals, like, day by day, is seemingly getting better and better and better. He had a 90-yard touchdown a practice ago on a screen pass.
That's what they said, yeah.
Okay. Like, that's, notable. It's notable. I don't expect Royals to play 80% of snaps or anything, but it's notable.
Right. Sky Moore looking like he would be wide receiver 6 at this moment. When you look at the 2-3 lines, he would be on that 3 line with Tyquan Thornton. Curious to see how that all shakes out in the wide receiver room right now. This is the 6 wide receivers. I'll say before I hand it off to you, Matt. Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Sky Moore, Tyquan Thornton. Those are your top 6 wide receivers. Nico, outside looking in. Honestly, Matt, I think I'd be shocked if Nico doesn't make the roster the way Dave Tope talked about him.
Oh, he's going to make the roster. I've said this all season. He is.
Yeah.
Remigio is going to make this team. I mean, he by the way, is also listed as the top punt and kick returner.
Yeah.
He's going to make the team. And then Royals is listed as wide receiver 8. He's making the game. So, I mean, look, here's the rub with the receivers. This is really simple. Let's assume Rice is not on the week 1 active roster. Okay? Let's assume he's suspended.
For sure.
If they then keep 6 receivers for week 1, you're looking at Worthy, Royals, Brown, Juju, Remigio, and then number 6, it's going to be Sky Moore, Tyquan Thornton. They're not keeping them both. They're not keeping 7 receivers with both of those guys. They're not.
Right. So
then you get into like, okay, then here's the other question. When Rice comes back, do they stick with 7 receivers, or do they cut whoever it is out of Thornton and Rice, or Thornton and Moore that make the team?
That's a good point.
And like, to me, I know that this show doesn't exactly have objectivity when it comes to Sky Moore. Like, I get it. It's become like a running bit.
Yeah, we've made our bed.
Yeah. But I say this in all sincerity. I felt like coming into the camp that if Sky Moore was going to make the team, he was going to have a noteworthy camp.
Yeah.
He did not, and now he's hurt. And I just think if you're sitting there, if you're Brett Veach and you're Andy Reid, what argument is there to keep Sky Moore on this roster? And I don't say that like taking a shot at it. I'm just genuinely saying, like, you know that you have, again, put Rice to the side for a minute. You know you've got Worthy and Royals and Brown and Juju, and then you've got Remigio, who, because of his return ability, I think we all could agree it'd be pretty surprising if he doesn't make this team.
Right.
So if you got those 5 guys, like if you want to argue you'd rather have Sky Moore than Tyquan Thornton because Thornton's been hurt and completely ineffective throughout his career, that's fine. Like, I'll hear that.
Yeah.
I guess my point, though, was like, I'd rather give Tyquan Thornton just a, hey, man, give you some run and see what you've got than putting Sky Moore back out there when it's like, I know what Sky Moore has. I have seen it for years. Like, there's nothing there for the Chiefs. There's not at this point. The only argument for Sky Moore that I could possibly give you over Tyquan Thornton. So Sky Moore in his career has not been a guy who's played a lot of special teams, but he's played 55 snaps on special teams over his career. It's a minuscule amount, but he's played 55 snaps.
Yeah.
In the regular season. Do you know how many regular season or postseason, for that matter, special team snaps Tyquan Thornton's played in the NFL?
It's got to be single digits, if any.
It's 0.
Okay. That's a single digit.
So that's the only argument to me. Is just, hey, man, you know what? We want another guy who, if we need him on teams in a pinch, we can do it. But it's not like you're playing more on special teams all the time now.
Right.
He's never out there. So it's, I don't know, man. It's just a hard argument for me. If he was a big teams guy, like if he played a lot of special teams,
for sure.
Okay, that matters. It makes a big difference at the bottom of the roster, but he doesn't. So
yeah,
I would go with Thornton and go with 6 guys out of camp, and then when Rice comes back, look, then you make your determination. If Thornton's done absolutely nothing, just cut him. If he's shown you something, then maybe you cut your 4th tight end, or you cut a back or something, whatever the case may be, and you go from there.
Yeah, it's an interesting note. It did notice too. We should give the people the injury update too. Jared Wiley, Drew Tranquil, Christian Fulton, Deion Bush, Hollywood Brown, and Jake Briningstool didn't practice for the Chiefs on Sunday. Hollywood Brown is making progress. You're not pushing the panic button on Hollywood Brown yet, are you?
No, I'm not. I mean, it's August. As we're recording, it's August 3rd. I mean, if he's not back by like August 15th, I'd be like, what? Something seriously wrong with him.
I might just be paranoid about Hollywood Brown is all.
Well, no, listen, he's had an injury history, but my point is, like, it's a time of the year. I don't care if some guy misses a